Minecraft is a game filled with infinite possibilities and adventures, but starting a new world may be daunting for new players. You may have spawned in, looked around to see trees, flowers, a public hangout, and think to yourself, where do I start? What do I do? Well, this video will hopefully answer all your questions and go over the best ways to begin your new survival world. To start things off, the very first thing you should do is get some wood from nearby trees. To do this, simply shatter all the bones inside your hand by repeatedly punching the logs until they break. With your newfound materials and somewhat broken wrist, it's time to craft your very first item. Using a crafting table, you need to make yourself a jukebox so you can vibe and jam out. Seriously though, you're going to want to make a wooden pickaxe so you can gather some stone. This is made using 2 sticks and 3 wooden planks in the crafting grid, like so. Afterwards, you're going to want to hit the caves and do what I call surface mining. This is mining near the surface of the world, which is done to avoid the mean old mobs such as creepers, spiders, the Grim Reaper. If you see any iron or coal, make sure to grab it. This will be useful later. Now, it's time to put your wooden pickaxe where it belongs. In the trash, alongside whatever this is.
Know your place, trash.
Now, make yourself a new set of stone tools and head back up to the surface. Look, Minecraft makes one thing very simple to understand. In this world, it's kill or be killed, so that's why you're going to find all the livestock you can and smack them with your sword until you're bored. And don't forget to remind your neighbours who the true alpha is.
Damn, my mom be looking like a snack.
Nani?
By this point, it's about time you build your starter base. Make sure you find a nice location whilst also not falling to your death, and once you do, it's time to set up shop. This can be a small shack, hole, summoning circle, etc, but make sure to light up the general area around you to prevent the mean old mobs from spawning in. I would also recommend getting enough wool to make a bed if you don't have enough already. Sleeping in one will completely skip the night. You can make this process a bit easier by crafting some shears using just 2 iron. After you've found the perfect spot, it's time to get a few more things before you start building. I would make a furnace to cook up a nice medium rare, sorry vegans, and also a double chest to store all your items and materials. Alrighty, after you have your basic setup established, it's time to start planning out how you want this base to look. A general tip is to spend a decent amount of time making it and just have fun, because coming home to your own awesome base makes your adventure and time in the world just that little bit better. I'd also suggest getting resources that are easy to access and cheap to craft, such as wood, stone, and logs, or else you'll burn yourself out pretty quickly trying to gather more complex items. Oh, and one more thing, please do not use diorite in your builds. Like, diorite? More like dire shite!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Just get out of it, just get out of it, okay? With all that said and done, it's time to begin building. Now, you could look up a build tutorial or start from scratch.
Hello there.
But if you are a bit stuck and want to make a house that isn't just a hole in the ground, I've made a step-by-step guide on how to do so.
What follows is a brief construction montage.
Start by making a guideline of logs and then digging out the floor below. After that, fill in the floor with wooden planks, making sure to give yourself enough space to fit all your items. Next, build up the walls with cobblestone and planks, whilst leaving some gaps for windows and a door. Now, slap on a roof using stairs of your choosing, and finally, place down your crafting table, furnace, bed, and double chest on the inside. And look at that, you've just built yourself a house. Nice job. Now, this next bit is optional, but naming your house is always a great idea. Take some deep thought into doing this, and make sure this name resembles who you are as a person.
Nice.
We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
After you've built your house and have gotten all settled in, it's time to start your first farms. But before you begin, you'll need to get yourself a hoe. You can get your very own using 2 sticks, along with 2 wood or stone, or simply drive by on a hot ride and you'll get plenty. And remember kids, at the end of the day, never spend diamonds on a hoe. Instead, you can spend them on more important things. Like a jukebox! To achieve
maximum efficiency,
it's good to know these basic farming tips. 1 block of water is able to hydrate 4 blocks of farmland either side of it. This 1 block creates a 9x9 area, which is 80 blocks, because taking out the 1 in the middle where the water is makes it go from 81 to 80. You can also put a slab in the top half of the water source if you don't want to fall in. Don't worry, it won't go away, but I can't say the same about your dad going to get milk. After you've hoed out your dirt and it's all hydrated, it's time to get some seeds. Simply give Mother Nature a good high five and you'll get plenty in no time. Once you have enough seeds for the farm, go back and plant them. You can also add a fence around the side if you'd like to make it look all lovely, and it will also keep out those pesky sheep from jumping on your crops. Another farm you should start next is a sugarcane farm. This will be used to make bookshelves for a max level enchanting setup, and also a way to earn emeralds from your future villager slave. To make the farm, simply plant the sugarcane on either sand, grass, or dirt that is next to a water source and let it grow. You can later return to the farm and replant the new sugarcane to make production faster. Now you have your very own wheat and sugarcane farms up and running, it's time to go on a mining trip to get some new resources and give your wheat time to grow.
Now listen up lads, our mission is simple. We're going to go in fast and we're going to go in hard. All we need to do is find 33 iron for full iron tools and armor and extract it. Just make sure to keep the package secure and don't let those suicidal green maniacs get you. Good luck, soldier.
Oh, these are pretty cool bananas.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Once you've returned to base, make sure to harvest all of your wheat as you're going to use it to make a cow farm. Now what you're going to do is make a 5x5 hole that's 1 block deep and fill in the outer layer with fences. Then slap some carpet on top so you can get out whilst also keeping the cows inside. Now the main structure of the farm is complete, it's time to get yourself some cows. There are 2 methods to this. You can use wheat, the traditional slower method in which they make the choice themselves, or you can use leads and transportation to bring them over. This is easier and much quicker, but some may see this as kidnapping, so maybe it's best to use wheat for now to avoid the FBI showing up at your door. FBI, open up! Once you've got at least 2 cows, feed them some wheat and get the love flowing. This will begin the breeding process and start to make a cow family. So now you have your starter farms all made and working, it's time to suit up and delve into the mines once again to get new and more powerful resources such as diamonds, gold, lapis, redstone, and the 4 sacred texts. You're going to want to stay below Y16 because this is where diamond ore is found, and I'd recommend you to either go branch mining or caving. Branch mining involves digging straight tunnels until you either decide to change to a different one, or gravel falls on you and gets in your way. The tunnel should be separated with 2 blocks between them for maximum efficiency, since this will mean that you don't miss any potential diamonds. I'd also recommend branch mining at Y12, because diamonds spawn under Y16, you cover 4 layers at once, and you also avoid falling into any lava and losing all your stuff, since lava spawns at Y11 and below. If you decide that you don't fancy any branch mining, like how no girls fancy me, there's always caving. This involves running through caves as you search for any exposed diamonds in the walls, ceiling, and floor. So your main goal is to find at least 5 diamonds and 14 to 18 obsidian, so you can finally make a jukebox. All jokes aside, you'll want to spend 3 diamonds on a pickaxe, 2 diamonds and 4 obsidian on an enchantment table, and 10 to 14 obsidian on a nether portal. Obsidian can only be collected by mining it with a diamond pickaxe, and just know that this takes an eternity. Once you've got enough diamonds and obsidian, head back up to the surface and store your newfound goodies away. Then, harvest your wheat, breed up your cows, replant your sugarcane, and build yourself a nether portal. And with that, this is where I unfortunately have to leave you guys. You've done a great job so far, and from here onwards, it's down to you on where you want to go next. I've really enjoyed making this video for you all, and if you'd like to see a second part, don't hesitate to let me know in the comments below. Also, if you'd like to see more videos like this from me, please make sure to subscribe as it really helps me out, and you'll be notified whenever a new video is released. You can also check out my Twitch and Discord, which will be located in the description below. And with nothing more for me to say, make sure to stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Goodbye for now.
Diamond!
Look at this giga. Wait, you got to sound tall as a soldier. Look at this absolute giga Chad. Look at him. Let's hear the voice of a soldier.
Rawr, uwu.